Tips to boost your energy levels. Such an important topic because I think so many people just feel so tired throughout the day. It affects their mood, makes them feel anxious, makes them feel more depressed. So let's talk about some interesting tips that can help boost your energy levels. And this article comes from Medical News Today. Dateline May 25th, 2018. Maria Kohut. Probably pronounced her name wrong. I apologize, but you can look up this article when you get a chance and look for yourself to find her name and track her down if you want to know her or whatever. Anyways, how can you boost your energy levels? Do you often feel tired and wish you could be more energetic and able to take better advantage of your time? Well, read on the Medical News Today's top tips on how to feel more awake. Let's take a look at what they say. You can read the paragraph before that if you're interested. But first tip here, pay attention to your diet. So if you've been following Spearlift for a while now, we interviewed the Plant Chicks, two lovely gals out of Texas who have really very interesting work they do as it relates to your diet and overall nutrition, health, and well-being. So check out that video if you're interested to know how to have a better diet and just feel great all the way around with the really, really good food that they recommend. So let's get back to the article. Pay attention to your diet. One of our main sources of energy is, of course, the food we eat. So if we want to keep our energy levels up, we must eat healthfully and try to integrate the most nutritious foods in our diets. We measure the energy that can derive from foods in calories. If we don't consume enough calories, our body may feel tired as they don't have enough fuel to run it. At the same time, however, if we get into many calories, there's a system overload, and we may end up feeling sluggish. That's a very important point. So you can go on to read about more of those tips under diet in that section. They talk about energy foods. They talk about coffee or no coffee. I will go for coffee. Thank you very much. So you can read that in more detail when you get an opportunity. Tip number 2, do some light exercise. Sometimes in the middle of a workday, I start to feel sluggish and my brain can shut down. And those times, I find it useful to get up from my chair, stretch a little, walk around in the office, and then continue working at a standing desk. Just a quick insight. In the mornings, each and every day, my morning routine involves stretching my whole body, drinking water, praying and meditating in the morning, and then get on with my day. And that has worked for me tremendously. I don't feel completely awake each and every day, but those things in the morning really get me activated and get my energy levels up and make me feel positive to start off my day. So that's what works for me, and you could try that for yourself. So that tip goes on with a little more details about how it relates to release of stress hormones, etc. So you can read that. The third point they have here is put time aside for yoga and meditation. Practicing yoga and meditation might also help to boost your energy levels. This is because these practices focus on techniques such as mindful breathing that aim to promote a state of calm. If your fatigue is due at least in part to increased stress, taking up yoga or meditation as a routine self-care approach can help you become more resistant to stressors. I completely agree with that. Here it says, another study saw that engaging in just 25 minutes of yoga or meditation compared with 25 minutes of quiet reading could boost people's mood as well as their energy levels and executive function. There you go. Tip number 4, learn to delegate tasks. This is a very good point, actually. This might not seem to be an available option for many of us of us who have taken on too numerous hats, perhaps as partners, parents, or dedicated career people, we might feel stifled by responsibilities, from the very small chores such as doing the dishes to the less mundane such as vital work project with many ramifications. However, if we don't find a decent strategy to redistribute some of these responsibilities, at least from time to time, it may lead to burnout and a constant sense of fatigue in our day-to-day lives, which is not all conducive to productivity and happiness. I think that is a great point. And, however you do manage your days, learn how to delegate if you're able to and keep that balance for sure. Last tip, don't underestimate sleep. Finally, it's vital to make sure that you get enough good quality sleep at night to prevent fatigue or recover from the effects of tiring or stressful activity throughout the day. Man, I wish I could sleep like 14 hours sometimes, personally, but not always easy. How much sleep we need largely depends on our age and some other factors. However, on average, adults should sleep around 7 to 9 hours per night in order to feel refreshed. Man, I wish you could really, really do that. So there you go. You can read the whole article in detail. And look, it's so important that we maintain good energy throughout the day. And it's not always easy. It's always a challenge. But hopefully these type of tips can really help. Hopefully they're insightful. You can read the article in more detail. And please comment below and share with us, share with others. What is it that helps keep your energy up and helps you feeling good all throughout the day? If, something in this article is not listed, maybe share a different tip or a different point that really works for you. So that would be great to know, and hope this was insightful, and I hope you are all having a great day. Take care, everyone.